Gotham. It's a city born in shadows, where crime and corruption thrive. Fear controls the streets, but there are a few who still stand against it, not for recognition or power, but because they have no choice. For years, one figure has taken up that fight. He sacrificed everything to become more than a man, a symbol, a legend. The one who makes criminals tremble. But even the strongest can't stand alone forever. And then she arrived. She wasn't here to follow anyone's lead. She had her own way, tougher, more relentless. She wasn't just fighting crime, she was making war. They were different. He believed in strategy, in control. She fought with sheer force, with a fury he never had. But in Gotham, you don't always choose your allies. Sometimes you fight side by side with those you don't fully understand. And they weren't facing just any enemy. This time, it was someone who played games, dangerous games. He wasn't after money or power. He wanted something deeper, to prove that he was smarter, more cunning than anyone else. His name was whispered in fear, the Riddler. He watched the city from the shadows, setting off explosions, throwing Gotham into chaos. The streets were drowning in panic, but the two didn't run from the danger. They moved into it without hesitation, side by side. It wasn't easy. They clashed as much as they fought together. He was methodical, calculating. Every move had purpose, but her style, it was brutal, fast, sometimes reckless. Yet together, they were a force unlike anything Gotham had seen. Different in every way, but united by the same mission. And the Riddler didn't see it coming. He thought he could outsmart them, thought he could trap them in his twisted game. But they were always 2 steps ahead, breaking down his traps, his puzzles, one by one. He underestimated them, and that was his biggest mistake. When the final blow landed, the Riddler realized too late. Gotham wasn't his playground. He wasn't the puppet master he thought he was. The streets didn't belong to him. They belonged to the ones willing to fight for them. And fight they did. After the chaos settled, they stood over the city again, watching, always watching. They didn't need to speak. They knew the war was far from over. In Gotham, the fight never really ends. The criminals will come back. The danger will rise again. But for now, there was peace. And for 2 warriors who lived in the shadows, that was enough. They were different. They didn't always agree, but together, they were Gotham's last defense, and no one could take that from them.